This is a repair to a Whirlpool washing machine, old school. Uh, there's so many different brands that use the same setup on this. We're going to replace a water fill valve in this one. Very easy, typical on almost all these machines. If you have water trickling by after it shouldn't be, or water will not fill hot or cold. This particular problem is will not fill cold. The problem on this one will be, I've already checked it, this is the solenoid valve. One's hot, I think cold's on top and hot's on the bottom, whatever. This is solenoid, gets power to the solenoid, 120 volts, creates a magnetic field, pulls a plunger up, lets the water come in down through here, hot or cold depending on your settings on the wash machine. Before you change this, some of these wash machine hoses will have a strainer on the incoming side. So shut these water valves off and look in there and see if there's a strainer clogged up, or take the hoses off. This goes on the back side of the machine. The hoses hook on here. Take this off and you see there's strainers on here. Make sure they're not all clogged up, and it might be something as easy as cleaning the strainers out. Or take the hoses off the back of this, open your hand valve up and just shoot it in a bucket. If it shoots in a bucket, it's not the hose. If this is clear, then it's not the hoses or the screens. If by chance, I got this online for $15, so how are we really going to go wrong? Not as nice as the factory one. The factory one came apart, but the more I look at it, who cares if it really comes apart, because they don't sell the pieces for the inside. This is all one cast, one piece. Here's a trick to this. Here's a trick to this job. So you need your water fill valve. I got this $15 online. We need a Phillips. The Phillips will take the screws out of the side here. There's one on each side. They might have a plastic piece over it, a beauty ring. So take the beauty ring off. Shut the water off as we said. Turn off the power so you don't get zapped. Take the two Phillips out here, one here. Roll this thing back. This thing will get you right where you need to be. There's everything you need in this wash machine. This is your setting. When the water fills up, it puts pressure back on this thing on your small, medium, large loads. This is the back side of what you're actually, what temperatures and you're picking, and that's your regular, basically a timer is what it is. And that comes into here. Disconnect this one plug here. Here's the biggest trick to this whole job. Get a big screwdriver. Pull yourself off the wall. You have your water turned off. You got your power unplugged. Get a screwdriver in here and pop this out. Pop this out. Get a big long screwdriver. Ladies, you can do this and impress your boyfriend or your husband. No big deal. Pull that back. Now don't drop the clip like that. Take those clips out. Set them down so you know how they went. Grab this clip so we know how to put this back together. You've unplugged the plug. Remove all your tools off the top. All you're going to need is a Phillips, big screwdriver, which we just used, a pair of pliers we're going to get a hose off with, a 1/4-inch nut driver disconnects this off the back, or a 1/4-inch socket. Flashlight if needed. Get your tools out of the way. Now the whole front of this washing machine is going to pull towards you. Pull towards you. And there we go. I'll use let me grab the flashlight here. On the back side of the valve, the fill valve on this particular model is red, which doesn't matter. The new one's blue. It's just cast piece of plastic. Your solenoids are on there, and this particular model here was actually nice enough to designate your hot water with a red plug and a clear with the cold. On the back it says hot and cold. You're just going to pull those two plugs off. Your power's already off. Pull those two plugs off. Here's the hose you're going to need your pliers with right there. That comes up, that hose comes around and just fills your tub up there. You got your hot and cold hose connections on the back. For the most part, this is a very straightforward change out. Any man, woman, or child could do this, and this is why we all do this on YouTube, to help each other out. Thanks to YouTube and people who, like me, are too cheap to buy a $2,000 front load wash machine. Thanks for watching.